going on, you guys? It's your boy Alex West Collects here, bringing the most in-depth action figure reviews here on YouTube. And today we're taking a look at the McFarlane DC Multiverse Batman Forever full set series here. Personally, I feel like McFarlane has been knocking it out of the park with these figures. We went from getting some random Batman figures to what I would say are dream figures. I was a fan of Batman Forever. I loved this as a kid. So when this series wave was announced, I was like, I absolutely need it. I missed out on the pre-order for Batman and Robin. I was able to pre-order the Riddler and Two-Face on Amazon. I guess the lesser of the want from this set are these two villains here with Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee Jones. But I did see they were in stock on eBay. I believe the seller is the CMD store. I believe they're located in Canada. So I got this set for $20 more than retail. I said, screw it. I didn't have Batman and Robin on pre-order, so I said, let me get them in hand, and I'll do a review because this is one I'm looking forward to, so I think this will be a fun one. But due to space, this is a little hard to get them all in on one shot, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back and we're going to go through each figure and their packaging individually. Here is Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face in the packaging, and look at the size of this box. So if you guys are not aware, this does come with a Build-A-Figure. You will receive the parts to connect and build the Nightmare Bat. It does look massive in size. Obviously, you'll see the wing here that comes with Two-Face. No weapons, unfortunately, included with him. I think that would have set it over the top. So if you have an extra like handgun you can use to throw in this figure, I think that'll plus him up. But you will see that the hand actually has the flipping coin. Looks phenomenal. McFarlane, like I said, has been doing a great job. And again, you can see the awesome size of this box. The awesome window box here on the front. The DC Multiverse logo here. If you guys flip to the side, you'll see the Two-Face nameplate. On the other side, you'll see just this Two-Face Batman Forever with the Batman Forever logo. On the back, you'll have the image of the Nightmare Bat as well as the piece to connect and build him here. You'll see the highlighted piece is what comes with Two-Face and the other figures in the wave. Jim Carrey as the Riddler looks great in the packaging. Look at the bright green with all the question marks on it. He does come, I believe, is that a grenade? I don't honestly remember. Some interchangeable hands. And you will also receive the main body piece for the Nightmare Bat here. You can see the trading card and the display stand is also included, as well as the cane. I'll be honest, Jim Carrey as the Riddler wasn't my favorite performance. It was a little hokey, but I really did enjoy Batman Forever for the most part. Looking at the side of the box, you'll see the Riddler nameplate. Flipping onto the other side, the Riddler with the Batman Forever logo. On the back, again, the highlighted piece is what comes with Jim Carrey. Here's our second Chris O'Donnell Robin figure from McFarlane. So we did receive the Batman and Robin figure, more of the black attire from that fourth film. This is the one I wanted, and on top of it, this figure has a cloth cape. I was stoked when they announced this, and I was like, cloth cape, man, that just puts it way over the top. This figure looks so good. I love Chris O'Donnell as Robin. This was my Robin growing up. I know a lot of people, really connect with the Robin from like the 60s TV show, but this was the Robin I grew up watching as a kid, and it looks great. I love all the colors. I feel like he does look badass. I feel like Robin gets a bad rap in the DC world, but you'll see all the interchangeable hands. The piece for the Nightmare Bat looks like another wing you can see behind Robin, as well as the trading card and the display stand. We'll take a quick look at the packaging here. You'll see the Robin nameplate on one side, same as on the other side, and again the highlighted piece that is included with Robin. Lastly, we have Val Kilmer as Batman. So we did receive Val Kilmer Batman from the Ultimate Batman movie 6-pack. I do have that figure. We will compare it. And I wasn't sure how much different this figure was going to be from that original one, but you'll see some paint applications look to be different. I remember this suit being primarily black before he went to, what is that, a sonar suit or whatever he wore at the end of the film. But you will see it is kind of like a bluish tone to it. The gauntlets and the actual cowl are black, so I don't know if that's the only difference we're seeing here. I haven't seen this movie in a while, so I could be wrong. Don't kill me down in the comments, but he does come with a bunch of interchangeable interchangeable hands and accessories. So you'll get the fisted hands, but you also get the grappling hands, a few battering rings, the grappling gun, and you will receive the head for the Nightmare Bat, as well as that awesome trading card in the back. The nameplate here, Batman. See the same on the other side, and on the back again the highlighted piece is the head. Getting right into it, the first figure we're going to take a look at is Jim Carrey as the Riddler in the Batman Forever movie. So you will receive your Jim Carrey trading card here. You see the awesome image of the Riddler. Here's the little read up on the back if you guys would like to pause and take a look at it. You will also receive your traditional McFarlane DC display stand. I absolutely love that they still come with these figures. You get a bunch of interchangeable hands. You'll have like an open hand here to kind of like, I don't know, if he's reaching out or something. You'll get a fisted hand here. The figure itself comes with 2 open hands for him to hold his cane. You additionally get this, I want to call it a grenade, man. Don't, like I said, don't crucify me if this is the wrong name. But you can see it does have the question mark on there. You can take a look at the back here. It looks pretty cool, nice detailing. Also, you will get the Nightmare Bat, full body here. You can see how the pieces will port in. I guess the wings will be going on in the sides here. There actually is a display stand to have them kind of in flight, so that will be pretty cool. I believe this is the front of the body. You can see the feet here. But we'll get more in depth with this as we go on with the video. Let's take a look at Jim Carrey. I feel like this head sculpt is really good. Great likeness of Jim Carrey. You can see that goofy smile with a laugh. He's got the mask over his eyes, the orangey hair. You can see all the designs on his attire here, going all the way down on this figure. Even like the kind of like funky looking loafers. I like the two-tone decoration here, or the little images on here, where it's kind of black and then you can see the darker green, so it does kind of break up the rest of the suit. You can see all the question marks around on this figure. He also does come with this cane again, nicely sculpted, I believe, in this gold plastic here. Looks really good. It is a little warped. It probably will warp. It isn't super sturdy, but you know, I'd rather have it like this instead of something like a hard plastic that's going to break. So that will sit nicely in his hands. Honestly, how he came out of the box, probably have one to display in my collection here. You want to run through a quick articulation. The head will fully rotate. He does have the butterfly joints here for a little added articulation. He does have a bicep cut. There are double jointed elbows. Mine are a little stiff here. There is a little bit of a diaphragm movement here. Slight movement at the waist. He does do the splits about that much. Kicks up about there. You will get the double jointed legs here. Kicks back, not too much here. There is no added articulation. I would love to see them add like a thigh cut. I feel like that would just add something more to the figures, or even just a lower leg rotation. But he does have a little bit of the hinge on the ankles here. They do kind of rock side to side. I'm not a big fan of the articulation on the lower legs for McFarlane, but this Jim Carrey figure looks really great. Our second villain from this set is Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face. So you will get your trading card here. Love this with a little smirk to it. Here's the little read up on the back of the card. If you would like to pause it, you can do so now. You of course get your display stand. Like I said, I love these as a collector. I will put them on all of my figures to keep them from falling over. You will also get 2 interchangeable hands. One is a trigger hand and one is a fisted hand with the glove. He does come with a coin flipping hand on the figure, and I believe another trigger hand with a glove mold. For your Nightmare Bat, you will receive this large wing, and this, I don't know where the hell I'm going to display this from. You wouldn't have room to display. This thing is massive. Just look at the size of these wings, man. Nice detailing. You can see all the fur on there. It looks awesome. So let's take a look at Tommy Lee Jones here. So you can see the coin flipping. I don't know if I love it. I don't know if they really, you know, hit a home run with it, but it is cool that they attempted it, right? You can see kind of the motion of the coin flips. I do like it. I'm giving them props, but like I said, I don't know if it looks 100% like, how would you do it, right? Like, would you have a translucent piece of plastic with just a coin moving up? I do like, again, like I said, they attempted it, so that is pretty cool. But let's take a look at the actual head for Tommy Lee Jones here. I do like the appearance of it. We'll get a little bit of a close-up for you guys here. You can see the kind of like messed up face on one side and the kind of wrinkles even on his face. I really do like it. The slick hair here looks pretty cool. Love the detail too. I think this is a great likeness, and you can take a look at the rest of his suit. Again, the split kind of designs with just a traditional black with a red tie, and then the funky designs on the Two-Face side here, going all the way around. Take a look at the back. Again, similar to what we got with like the Harvey Dent Two-Face from The Dark Knight. I feel like the suited figures, I don't know, sometimes it's a hit or miss, but this is just very different, so I really do like it. If you guys want to do a quick articulation, head fully rotate. There is a little bit of a butterfly joint here, but again, it is hindered by the jacket. You will get the bicep cut, the double jointed elbows. The legs don't kick up too much because of the jacket. He does do the splits pretty good. Not too much going back. Double jointed knees as well. As far as the waist, it does move side to side. Not much on the diaphragm here. Again, you will get the up and down motion and the rockers on the shoe. But here's one thing. So McFarlane is, unfortunately, they cannot, add weapon accessories or guns to their figures. So I do have a few weapons I found in my parts bin. I do have this. I believe this is from a NECA figure. I couldn't even tell you. I just have like weapons stored in a Ziploc bag. And here are some options because I feel like Two-Face is just, you know, empty without a gun. I believe this is kind of similar to what he had in the movie, but I don't know if it's going to scale too well. It might be a little small. So he does have the trigger hand here. So if you do have weapons, you can go that route. The hands are a little stiff, but if we can squeeze this revolver in here, this is probably what I'm going to go with. I don't know if it looks too great. Maybe a little too small. I guess the other option would be this larger gun. I believe this is, I don't even know. Like I said, these could be from DC figures. They could be from Marvel Legends. I just have a bin of so many different weapons, but we're going to play around with these. I just wanted to give you some ideas if you guys were thinking of adding a gun to them. For your Two-Face comparison, so here we have the Harvey Dent Two-Face from The Dark Knight. You can see he just was kind of holding the coin versus the coin flip here. I feel like the skin tones are a little different, so if you guys want to swap that coin flipping hand on Harvey Dent from The Dark Knight, you probably could. But both figures look pretty great in their own right. I'm happy to have both these Two-Face in my collection. But I honestly, such a nostalgic feel to both of them. Here we go. This Chris O'Donnell Robin figure looks so damn good in his traditional green-red with the yellow and the black. I'm very excited, but let's look at all the accessories included first. So you get your Robin trading card here. Really do like the way this looks. The awesome image of Chris O'Donnell. The little read-up on the back. You will get your traditional McFarlane display stand. You also do get a bunch of interchangeable hands, and I believe these came with his last figure from the Batman and Robin film. You get a pointing hand and a more open hand here. You also will receive two kind of open hands for him to, I guess, hold some accessories. Unfortunately, doesn't come with any. Same nice sculpted detail on these gloves. For your Build-A-Figure piece, for your Nightmare Bat, you will get the other wing here. Very similar to the other one we got, but look at the size. Cannot wait to assemble this figure together. But let's move on to this Robin figure. Man, I absolutely love it. I'm sure this is probably a straight repaint for the most part. I don't have the other figure in hand right now. I definitely will jump into that with comparisons, but off the top of my head, I'm going to say it probably is. I really do like this head sculpt here. Has a great likeness to Chris O'Donnell, if you ask me. Let's zoom in a little bit and get a better look for you guys. There you go. That looks pretty good. You can see the mask over him. I remember having that figure, if you guys, I don't know if it was Kenner at the time, where the mask would come on when you wet it, and then when it was dry, it would come off. So it's like 2-in-1 Robin. Really do have some nostalgic feeling to that figure here, seeing this new updated version. Look at the sculpted detail on the armor with the Robin. Love the green on there. Just looks so good. The sculpted gloves, all this nice work with the gauntlets here on the side, man. Just badass. You can see the belt and the gold. This figure is just, dude, it's a 10 out of 10 just looking at it in hand right now. You can see the sculpted bats on his boots. Take a look at the back. You can see more of the detailing here of his attire. So he does come with a wired cape, which I totally missed in the intro. I knew it was soft goods, but there is actual bendy wire in here. So if you guys want to have him kind of standing with a cape over, if you want some dynamic pose of him moving, some great figure photography, this figure is just so good, man. It's so badass. I'm very happy with it. I got so excited, I forgot to go through some quick articulation for you guys. So the head will fully rotate. I don't want to move it too much because I'm afraid about some paint rub on with that flesh tone here. But the arms do have the same butterfly hinge. You do get the double jointed elbows here. There is the diaphragm joint. Not much in the waist swivel, just a little bit. He kicks up about that much, kicks back about there. Does do the splits pretty well here. He also does have the double jointed knees. A little stiff, I'll be honest with you guys. The boots do hinge up and down. There is a slight rocker. Again, the hands do rotate and move up and down as well. But like I said, I'm just very excited to have this figure in my collection. For your McFarlane Chris O'Donnell Robin comparisons, here we have the figure from the Batman and Robin film. I will say, I don't know if the torso is a reuse. You can kind of see the molded design underneath for this suit here, but it is very different. I'm going to say those heads are different. You can see the sculpting on the hair looks to be different to me. Even the masks, as far as the rest of the attire, even the gloves look to be different. So this is very different enough. You can see the difference on the belts, the boots as well. Height-wise, I want to say the new one's a tad shorter, if you guys were curious to see that. But love both these figures, but I'm going to say the Batman Forever version is my favorite. The last figure we're taking a look at from this wave is your Val Kilmer Batman. So you will receive your Batman trading card here with your little read-up here on the back. Of course, you get your display stand, a bunch of different accessories for Batman. So you will receive a set of the open interchangeable hands for him to hold some weapons, which he actually does come with. So you do receive 2 sets of batarangs here, and I will zoom in for you guys to take a quick look at these up close. You can see the nice silver detailing here. One's a little smaller than the other, and then you have the bigger one here. So do like the look of that. Looks really nice. You also will receive this grappling gun here. Again, nice silver detailing to it as well. One thing I missed was you also do get this large display stand for your Nightmare Bat. You will also receive this kind of like metal stand for you to kind of port in here to have the Nightmare Bat flying in the air. And speaking of the Build-A-Figure piece, you will receive this head here. And look at how menacing that looks, man. Cannot wait to fully assemble. Like I said, I have no idea where I'm going to put this. It's so big. But you guys, this is not the first Batman Forever Batman. We did receive one in the Batman 6-pack. This one is a little different. You will see the cowl is a little darker, and we will do some comparisons to the figure, but nice detailing on the suit. It is kind of the bluish tone. You can see the gloves are painted black here with the black boots. I don't know how accurate that is because I don't really remember it, but if you guys want a close-up, you can see the difference here between the suit and the actual gauntlets. That head sculpt is phenomenal. I believe it is a reuse. He does come with a cloth cape as well. Move on to the rest of the suit here. Take a look at the back. Nice detailing. You can see the little silver belt going all the way around here. All in all, everything you expect. He does come with a set of fisted hands here. I'm excited to have this in hand, but like I said, I originally, for some reason, thought this was going to be the all-black suit that he wore at the beginning of the film. Some quick articulation on this Batman figure. So the head will fully rotate. You do have this butterfly joint for him to get some motion forward and back. There is the bicep cut, the double jointed elbows as well. There is wrist rotation as well as a hinge. You do have a diaphragm joint that moves pretty well. A little bit of the waist swivel. Does do the splits pretty good. Kicks up about that much. A little decent going backwards. There is a double jointed knee. You do have the ankles that hinge up and down and a slight rocker. But all in all, great articulation for this Val Kilmer Batman. For some quick Batman comparisons, so we have the George Clooney Batman here from the 6-pack with the cloth cape. We also do have the Batman Forever original release from that 6-pack, and we'll bring them out. And you can see the difference again, the cowl, the gauntlets, the boots, they're just painted in a different color, even the belt. Personally, I think I like the 6-pack version a little better. And then still my favorite figure from McFarlane, we have the 1989 Batman. Here is the Nightmare Bat. Holy shit, this thing is massive. So you will see it does come with this nice display stand. There is a metal rod here that actually ports into the stomach area. Comes out pretty easily, and you can get your Nightmare Bat off. Look at these wings, the nice details. You can see the feet. It's like you have a bat right here in your hand flying right at you. Love the face. Take a look at the back of this figure. Like I said, it is massive. I have no idea where I'm going to display this. The arms do kind of move a little bit. There is some slight articulation. You can obviously move the head. The mouth actually does open, so that is pretty freaking cool. But other than that, I don't think the legs move at all, but you do get a little bit of articulation with the wings here. Not too much play, but if you guys want him with his mouth open and the wings spread out completely wide, this just looks pretty menacing. If you guys have enjoyed this video review, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. But let me know what you think of these figures and if you'll be adding them to your collection. While you're at it, please turn on those notification bells to stay tuned to the newest action figure reviews here on my YouTube channel. My personal take on this Batman Forever wave, I absolutely love it. Just such great nostalgic feel to it, to the mid to late 90s. A lot of these figures I had as a kid from the previous kids line. And, you know, just it really brings me back. Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face looks great. He just captured so much of the likeness. If there's one gripe, I wish he would have came with a handgun. I get why they couldn't include it, but that's an easy fix to grab you know, something from your parts bin to kind of plus it up. The head sculpt looks great. I love the suit. For a suited body figure, sometimes they can be boring, but not with Two-Face. The head sculpt, again, with the split, you know, damaged kind of face looks so spot on. Jim Carrey, I really do love the green. The hair really pops, especially with the contrast. I feel like the head sculpt is pretty spot on. He comes with a cane. Really no gripes with it. Like I said, it is a pretty solid figure. Batman, I personally wanted something a little different from the Batman 6-pack figure. They did make some subtle changes with the boots and the cowl and the gauntlets. You did get some extra accessories thrown in there. So it is a very nice figure. Personally, I would have wanted more of the black suit. And I think the winner from this set, without a doubt, is Robin. He pops so nicely with those colors. Again, I just have a lot of nostalgic feels to this figure, so happy to have him in my collection. And the Nightmare Bat is massive. Like I said multiple times, I have no idea what I'm going to do with this, but look at this thing next to these figures. It is a pretty decent size. So I say go ahead and grab this set if you are on the fence. They should be hitting retail soon. I don't know how difficult they are going to be to find, but if you guys do want them, I say go ahead and grab them. They are really fun. Thank you so much for tuning this video review, but before you go, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at AlexWestCollects. I will catch you all on the next one.